welcome to Indulge Auto. I am your host from Kaur, and today I have this wonderful car in front of me, which is MG Windsor. This has been newly launched, and as you can see, this beauty looks amazing. Don't you see? The whole design of this car is literally unique, I would say. I mean, no other EVs look like that. I mean, I'm just so awestruck with the front look of this car, the star streak LED headlamps that is giving a unique look to its exterior, and the front look is just amazing. And why is it so important to talk about the looks and the interiors? Well, yes, because when you have such a beauty, we have to talk about it in depth. So let's continue and let's see what all do we get in this car. So when we talk about the front look of this beauty, which is the MG Windsor, I am awestruck with the kind of design that has the designer done with this car. It is so amazing that I can't stop talking about it. So minimum details are there on the front, and which is not required anymore. You get the star streak LED headlamps in the front with a minimalistic design of the grille, which is giving a very different look to this car. And I love how it has been split in half, like one and two. It is the way the way it has been split. It is amazing. Now, when we come to the side, I mean, it's amazing that we've been welcomed with the 18-inch alloy wheels, and there's a very different design on the wheels as well, as we can see. Then you come your flush door handles, which the car is unlocked at the moment, but this is something which is really nice. You have a very nice edgy design of this car, which gives it a unique look, to be very honest. Now, coming to the back, I mean, wow, just like the front profile of this car, the back looks pretty amazing. The badging of Windsor logo is so amazingly put. It's been spread all over the back, and the tail lamps are really nicely put. They are small, but the way it has been designed in this car, it is very good. The badging of EV is also there. Just when we talk about the back of the car, let's look at the boot space in the car, which is ample, to be very honest. Yes, you can see for your holidays and everything, you can pack a lot of luggage and you have a lot of space to put it in the boot. And it is around 604 liters that you get the boot space, which is amazing. है ना? So now let's get inside the car and show you the amazing interior of MG Windsor. Don't forget the device that is being charged. Thank you, MG. MG is being very considerate, by the way. My phone is on the charge at the moment. So when we enter this car, which is MG Windsor, we've been welcomed with the luxury seating. And I'm not exaggerating over here. It is actually very, very comfortable when you sit inside the car. And the dual tone of this is very minimalistic, but it gives it a very I would say a very luxurious feeling at the moment. And there are knobs for the controlling of your windows and lock and unlock button. But when I sit here on the driving seat, I've seen a massive screen over here, which is so amazing that you cannot ignore it. Like, when I was driving this car, my camera person was like, you were reversing without looking at the mirrors. And I was like, yeah, when you had such massive screen in front of you, you do not need to see the reversing mirrors, for that matter of fact. But like, it's we've mentioned, we've got this steering wheel just as Comet, but this looks very premium and luxurious, and it has a feeling to it which I really liked about. And there's a small MID in front of you, so you get all the information over here. You get your charging percentage, you get your kilometers range, then your driving mode, that's all there. And the best part is everything that you need to control in this car is connected with this screen. So if you even want to open the sunroof, you have to use the screen. There's no particular dedicated button, so you have to use the screen to operate it. And yes, about the screen, you got ample things to talk to deal with when it comes to the touchscreen infotainment system. And MG has done a good job providing you with everything. So we get AC modes and everything, which has been put in a very I would say vintage way, which I really like. These buttons are really cool when we see it. And talking about the space in the car, well, you get ample amount of space. There's a huge space area over here where you can put your things, whatever you want to put. Me being a girl, I can put my handbag over here, by the way. And there are 3 cup holders over here where there's a perfume which has been kept here, and you get your wireless charging over on this console, which is very nicely put. And then you have a space where you can put in your things, your documents, anything of that sort, and that's huge. And when you look at this space, when the I'm driving, it looks very spacious. Like, it's like a spaceship that I'm actually driving. It feels like that. And you open this box, glove box. It has a minimal amount of space, but the feel and the comfort is amazing, to be very honest. And so this was about the front seating. Let's check out the rear seats. Now, when we are sitting at the rear seating area of the Windsor EV, I am so happy and comfortable to tell you that the business class seats actually feel comfortable. I mean, this is something that a person who is traveling in this car would feel comfortable with, and this is something very important. Let me tell you that you can recline the seat to your comfortable position, and you can sit very nicely here. I mean, this is something that you don't get in any other car, and you get this in here with a minimal amount. And then there you have an AC vent, which is quite big. There's a small compartment to keep your stuff if you want to. But what I love about when I sit here at the back of this car is the massive sunroof, which gives me a whole spacious and airy feeling, which is amazing. And there is speaker over here, over there. There are actually 9 speakers in this car, and the whole feeling of this interior is very premium and very luxurious. The dual tone is giving a very nice and very chic kind of feeling. So that's all was my like the first walk around or first drive review of this car. What do you feel about it? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to know any more things, do let me know about in the comment section. And meanwhile, let's drive this car and give you the drive review of the Windsor EV. So now we are in the car driving this beautiful MG Windsor in my beautiful city, Delhi. And look at the weather. Just like this car, the weather is also awesome. And to be honest, to talk about the drive, well, it feels comfortable. It feels like I am actually not driving but floating. It feels light. It doesn't feel that heavy. Um, the comfort of driving, everything is very convenient. Thanks to the screen, thanks to the big screen, it's been amazing. You cannot ignore this big screen, by the way, while you're driving. And right now I can't play any music, but I had my musical journey while coming back to the hotel where we were staying. And talking about the modes and all with this car. It's very convenient. All the steering mounted controls are very handy, and it kind of feels like, you're not driving, but you're actually flying. Now, when I talk about the driving modes in this car, well, we have four modes. To be honest, there is a sports mode. Now, I'm in a sports mode right now, and yes, I feel that thrust, that you know, the heaviness, the the engine is not roaring. I cannot hear it because it's an EV. But yes, I have that kind of similar feeling when I'm driving in the sports mode, which I've done with the manual and automatic and the normal ICE vehicles. And now I'm in Eco Plus. When it comes to Eco Plus, the mileage drops down a bit. The speed, at least according to me, like speed drops down a bit. It feels a little heavy. um, when I go to eco, it gets a little light, but when I'm driving in the normal mode, it goes very, very light and very smooth. And that's how I would like to conclude my driving experience. So far, very good experience while driving this car. It is comfortable. It is very in manner. If I say, if I'm talking about the traffic, of course, being automatic, it feels very, very comfortable. But you must be wondering that how much is the battery and how much range it's gonna give. So let me tell you that it has a 38 kilowatt hour of the battery. You get 200 Newton meter of torque in this, and you get, with full charge, 331 kilometers of the range when it's charged. Now let's look at let's give it a closer look. What is inside this car? Well, there you have the mechanism of this car, and it's pretty neat, just like the other EVs, but it has been beautifully put. Like I said, you get the range, which is best, and with the kind of power it has, I think the driving experience has been good so far. So now, concluding the whole experience with Windsor EV, I must tell you that driving in my city, this car was amazing, like I told you. But I want to put one thing. Like, when you look at it from the front, it might give you a feeling of a soccer mom's car sort of a feeling, but that's not true. This is the India's first CUV. Let me tell you, CUV is put by MG. It means the crossover utility vehicle, and yes, it actually stands by its name. And that was my whole experience of the first hand drive of the all new MG Windsor EV. How did you feel about it? Let me know in the comment section below, and give me a thumbs up if you love this car like I did. And if you have any queries, any questions, you need to know any of the facts about this car that I've not covered, do let me know in the comment section below. And let me tell you, you can get all of this under 10 lakhs. Yes, and there's another thing that you get with this car is the bus. That means battery as a service. Like, you get this car and you also have a service with the battery that I explain you in my article. You need to follow all our auto pages for that and our website to know all about Windsor EV in detail. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm sure that you will love this as much as I've done. I've loved it. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.